for the popular milk-based espresso drinks. Be sure to hang around at the end of the video, and I'll show you how to pour some basic latte art like a heart, rosetta, or a tulip. When our customers ask how to froth and make the various drinks, I think about it in 4 parts. First is the taste. That comes from the coffee and the milk. Second is the definition of the drink. Third, they'll need to learn how to texture the milk by steaming and frothing. And fourth is just the presentation. It's just fun to do a nice looking drink. Good coffee that is properly brewed is always on the top of my list. Next is the type of milk used. Whole milk can be really sweet and give a texture that results in a smooth and creamy mouthfeel. It also mixes nicely with the espresso. When you start lowering the fat content, you'll lose some sweetness, but the milk will hold more air, so a lower fat milk will be okay for a cappuccino. The ratio of milk to espresso is a personal preference. We'll talk some general guidelines, but in the end, it should be what you like. Here's the tip. If you have a very good and fresh coffee, you may want to have more espresso and less milk. If a coffee is not so great, then you may want to reverse the ratio and use more milk. So let's define the drinks. A standard latte is normally made in a cup that is between 8 and 12 ounces. It consists of a double shot of espresso and some steamed milk with a little bit of froth on it. We like to froth the milk in such a way that we inject only a small amount of air into the milk. I recommend frothing to a temperature of about 140 degrees for the best flavor. If you get much hotter than that, you'll lose the texture and the flavor. A smaller latte, which I really like, is called a flat white, which is a latte made into a cappuccino cup. I like this because I do a few of them throughout the day, and my doctor really doesn't want me to ingest 24 to 32 ounces of whole milk every day. A cappuccino, by definition, is 1/3 espresso, froth milk, and steam milk made into a 5 to 7 ounce cup. Frothing your milk for a cappuccino is almost the same as a latte. The difference is that with the cappuccino, you inject air into the milk for a longer period of time. Your final milk temperature can be the same, but when you get it done, you will have more air, so the milk will separate a little bit better. Remember, don't forget that taste is the first thing that we are worried about, so think about the espresso to milk ratio. A cappuccino can have a single shot or a double shot. Try both and see what you like best. By definition, a cafe macchiato is an espresso marked with foam. This drink is normally appreciated by those who are espresso drinkers and want to add a little sweetness and texture from the foam. Since there is so little foam, it is especially important that the espresso be of the highest quality and brewed just right. The foam we use is normally a cappuccino type foam, but it's okay to use a latte type foam if you prefer.